That's right, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday night. It's time for Clash Royale. Tonight we will be doing our best to teach you a little something about how to be a better player in the game. If you are a veteran out there, perhaps you could provide some insight as well. But tonight's goal, CNN. Let me do my, keep forgetting my notifications. Okay, go away. Alright, perfect. So, tonight's goal is to provide tips on how you can become a better stinking player in Clash Royale. So, but before we get into that, let's review what happened on our previous show. So, Sunday we played our first official night of Lineage 2 Revolution, and today, probably about 3 hours ago, I was in Lineage 2, and we had someone just randomly joined the clan, and I asked them, I'm like, what made you interested in our clan? And he goes, I saw you on YouTube in your show. So right there, guys, is what this show is all about, getting you more exposure to a great game while getting to know our great community. So thank you to Meatball for finding us in Lineage 2. Thank you very much for that. We also talked about how you can upgrade your equipment, and we even attempted some clan content with Kai Brown. And if you watched us utterly fail at a clan dungeon, then hold your breath, because we are about 5 people strong in the clan now. And on next Sunday stream for Lineage 2, we will take an exclusive look at clan content, because today we unlocked more clan content in that game, so we're going to go over all of it on Sunday's show. So I hope you're excited for that. If you are excited for Lineage 2, then take notice in the top left. I don't know which way I'm pointing as far as what you guys can see, but yeah, I think it's that way. Is it? I don't know. Whatever. So take notice of the server that we play on in Lineage 2, Gearin 4. If you can't read it too well, that is it. And come join us in Late for Supper there. So there we go. So we currently have Anthony in the house, Kai Brown, and Mike and Nook in the house. So there we go. So which do you want, Anthony? So your wish is Elder in the clan, or mod? What do you want to be? If I give you mod, it's just going to be a temporary, just for tonight, as an honorary member of the First Chatter Club. So AJ is also here as we are about to get Clash underway here. So just let me know, Anthony, which do you prefer, mod for a day, or Elder in the clan? So there we go. So Smook Gang, I missed the other streams of homework, sorry. No worries, my friend. So tonight we're doing Clash Royale and Clash of Clans. Last Sunday we did Lineage 2, and Thursday is gonna be Art of Conquest. So Mike, quit spamming that, man. Jeez, we're not even doing that tonight. So alright, Kai, thank you for that. So I'll get your friend request shortly. So alright, so thanks to all my 166 subscribers as of today for the Stinkpot Shack Show, as well as all of our viewers out there. I just want to remind you, whether you're watching this live or commenting on one of our replays, we want to promote a respectful atmosphere, so let's have a clean night. And now, let's get into tonight's action. It is Spice Baby. So what the heck am I talking about? So, well, when I decided I wanted to show you guys some tips on how you can become a better player in this game, I wanted to have a catchy acronym that I could use to help you guys remember everything that we go over tonight. So SPICE is the acronym that I came up with. So let's take a look at what SPICE is all about. So here we go. SPICE. This is just my opinion, guys, so this is nothing I got from Supercell or anywhere else. This is what I think is how you're going to become a better player in this game. So SPICE is our acronym we're using. You got to have good strategy, you have good preparation, instinct, counterattacks or countering, and experience. So we're going to go over those one at a time. We'll start at the top there. So what the heck, strategy? As you might notice, some of these actually I'm going to be able to teach you, and some of these you're going to have to figure out on your own. So instinct, that's going to have to be all you. Experience, it's going to have to be all you. But I can help you with strategy, preparation, and counterattacks. So there we go. Let's have it, and let's have a fun Clash Royale tonight. Let me go ahead and open up my chest. You guys can see that I currently am working towards that legendary chest. I'm hoping the overpowered Ghost Knight is in there. That would be a good card to have, because frankly he's the only card I don't have at this point. Did I call it wrong? Yeah, the Royal Ghost, not the Ghost Knight. He's called the Royal Ghost. So I've seen him in battle, and you know, people say he's overpowered, but I just think they don't know how to follow Spice Rule number 4, counterattacks. He can easily be countered, so I have yet to come across the fight, except for that very first fight I had with him with Mike. That's the only time where I didn't know what to do with him, but that's just because I was Spice Rule number 5 inexperienced in fighting the Royal Ghost. So, but now that I've seen him a few times, he's pretty easily countered. You just counter him just like you would the Mega Knight or the Executioner. Put one troops on the left, put one troops on the right, and he can't attack both of them at the same time. So, and as always, Skeleton Army is the best counter, I believe, for him, because he's a one-hit target, and he's going to show himself, and there's just too many skeletons for them to take out. So, but you also want to keep in mind, let me go back to, let me go into training mode for a second, if I can find it. I haven't done it in forever. Where is this? Where did they move that? Oh, it's over here now, isn't it? So, what I want to point out is when you're countering the Royal Ghost, the river there, whatever you counter him with, you want to counter him on your side of the river. So, you're not going to see him in here, but where I drop my Spirit Goblins, that's where I'm talking about, on this side of the river. You want to wait for him to cross that bridge, and then you drop your counter right on that spot where those Fire Spirits just landed. So that's how you're able to do that. And I just wanted to show you guys that, so you guys could see on the map what I mean by countering that Royal Ghost. So, so strategy is our first thing we're going to talk about. And you really have to develop your own sense of strategy. But what I do is also goes hand in hand with my preparation. Is my strategy revolves around my deck, actually. So, you know, like I've showed you guys in other streams, my deck strategy and my deck planning follow 3 basic rules. And number 1 is I want to have defensive cards, which is going to be my Infernal Tower. And defensive card can also be the Furnace, but you'll see that your Furnace is also an offensive card. But you know, the Furnace is good to put right in the middle of your 2 towers to block the Hog or any other fast troop that you may not be ready to account for. And then the Log is going to be another defensive offensive troop, as well as the Ice Wizard offensive defensive. So defense is a must, and then you have to have your ace in the hole. The card, the sniper card, whatever you guys want to call that you save for the very end. So that's going to be my elite barbarians. You'll often see whenever I'm in a tournament or just regular matches, you know, if I'm up against an opponent that I've never played before, they do not see my elite barbarians as long as possible, because I don't want them to know I have it. Because if all they see is Fire Spirit, Spirit Goblins, Furnace, Ice Wizards, and Skeleton Army, they're probably going to assume, hey, this guy's got a really weak deck, he's not going to be able to put up an offense. And that's when they throw the Golem out, or they'll throw the Rocket out. And when they do that, I know they're out of Elixir, and that's when I rush with my elite barbarians with my Fire Spirits in tow. So that's all about deck preparation and strategy there. So that's going to be our first 2 things that we're going to be showcasing in this first match here. So I'm going to get on and do a 1v1 here, because I need one more chest here. So that we're in a Challenger 1. We're facing a level 11 opponent. And strategy here is I always use my weak troops right out of the gate. Right out of the gate, and because they don't cost any elixir, and it also prevents them from building up troops in case they want to get a golem out. So that's a good strategy to use, is if you have low elixir troops, get them suckers out as fast as you can. But now you can see there's a wizard coming down, so I'm like, okay, go into a little defensive posture here and see what else is going to be coming with this wizard. And there's that Pika. So now I can go into defense mode, throw out my Inferno Tower, and right when that wizard crosses that bridge, that's when I drop my skeleton army right on him, so he can't get too much damage on my Inferno Tower. And that's it, guys. That's countering, number 4. So strategy and countering you guys have already seen now. So and right now I'm just playing, laying it low, seeing what they're doing, because I want to, another part of my strategy is I want to see what other cards they have out there. So now that I've seen probably about 3 or 4 of their cards now, they've only seen, I think, 3 cards of mine, maybe 4. Yeah, I think, yeah, 4 cards. The Fire Spirits, the Spirit Goblins, the Ice Wizard, and the Inferno Tower. So, you know, there's still 2 cards I have they have not seen yet, and that's how I like to keep it. So there's going to be another card they've seen now. It's going to be the Log. And now I'm going to go back on offense and get some more chippy shots while I have the advantage, and can take some more hit points off their tower. So now they put the Pika in the back, so they're planning on doing a big massive surge here. So now I'm going to set up my defense again. They're going to be throwing that balloon thing at me. They're going to be throwing the wizard and the Infernal Dragon at me, but I'm going to be prepared for it. So the Ice Wizard and Inferno Tower is going to take care of the rest. And they got an Electro Wizard to take care of my Inferno Tower, but it's going to be too little too late. I'm going to take it out with Skeleton Army, and now it's just back on defense. So, you know, like I said, I've gotten more of their tower than they've gotten of mine. So now I'm going to go back to offense while I can. And also what I want to do is not let that elixir bar fill up, because every second you let that elixir bar stay full, then that's whenever, you know, you're just giving them free elixirs. So they're trying to build something up. They might be successful because, you know, not every strategy is a winning strategy. So we'll just have to see how this proceeds here. So I'm going to wait for them to trigger on that, and then I can take them out with the Fire Spirits. And they got quite a bit of damage in, but I'm still ahead on the towers here. So now they haven't thrown anything out, so now I'm going to go in and try to rush on the right side and see what they got. And there's that last card that they haven't, or I haven't seen yet. So it stalled them a little bit, allowed me to get my Inferno Tower back out for this Pika coming down the channel here on the left side. And now we're just going to reset. It's probably going to end up in a draw in this match, but you know, this is what we're talking about, strategy. And I'm going to try and get the Elite Barbarians out before that Pika can come back out, and see if we can't get a good nope, not going to happen again. So yeah, probably going to end up in a draw, and we'll be lucky if we can get in there with these. Nope, not going to happen. So yeah, draw, 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 draw. But that's the strategy you guys have to use, is you always want to bait them to see what cards they have, and you want to, you know, as far as what I'm concerned, you want to use your low elixir cards right off the bat in the beginning of the battle. So put them in kind of a panic mode is what you want to do. You want to not let them build up in the first few 30 seconds of that battle. So there that was. We just talked about strategy, preparation, counterattacks. And instinct and experience is what I'm not going to be able to teach you. That's going to all be on your own. Instinct, what I'm talking about is, you know, when you don't know what cards they have, that's when your instinct tells you, okay, should I go on offense or should I go on defense? So it's kind of hard to explain the instinct part of it. It's just kind of a gut feeling that you have. Should I do this? Should I do that? So there you have that. So let's see who else has joined since my big long speech there. So we currently also have Gang Choi. Welcome to the channel. Dory Prescott, congrats. Lim is here. We've got a lot of people here on the Stinkpot Shack Show tonight, and I know Luis is here, Jefferson Vasquez, everybody's here. So good to have you all here on our show tonight. We are going over tips and strategies because this is our off week. next week we're going to be doing a tournament, because every odd Tuesday here on the Stinkpot Shack Show we have a Clash Royale tournament, and we started our first week of the tournament league last Tuesday. So yeah, there's our every odd Tuesday. The top 3 competitors will receive stink bombs. So 531 is our current leader. So I think our current leaders is Mike, and then Lemo 5381 is in second place, and then I'm in third place for the overall standings. And the tournament rules are pretty straightforward. Cheaters will be banned for the year, obviously. Start time is always 6:45 p.m. Central. All battles will be in game. Clash Royale tournaments hosted by myself. Points will be kept by me on a spreadsheet, and if you're a points leader at the end of the year and fail to show up for the December tournament, you will forfeit your position to the next person in the points line. So when we get to the end of the year, if you're not in the top 10 for the tournament, if you're like 11, 12, 13, 14, or maybe even 15, I would still tune into the show, because if someone doesn't show up, you might just be in the tournament at the end of the year, the big granddaddy tournament, to see who is our grand champion. So lots of stuff to look forward to as we go through this year in Clash Royale. So there we go. So next Tuesday will be our final monthly tournament for January. So yeah, January, what is it, 23rd, next week will be our tournament. So alright, so like I said, we're talking about spice tonight: strategy, preparation, instinct, counterattacks, and experience. So let's go into a I want to do some there's an event going on, which is a 2v2 practice challenge. I haven't done that yet, so let's just see what that's all about. And we'll get in here. One-time reward, join for free, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I don't even know what this is all about, but we're about to find out. So once we get in here, no matter how many people you're playing with, you still want to keep these tips in mind: strategy, preparation, countering, experience, and instinct. So 2v2, let's see, 2v2, let's see, play with friend. Now I can hit him up. So there we go, practice challenge. Here we go. So like I said, my low elixir cards is going to be my strategy first. So we're going to throw those out, and you can see they kind of sniped us, and so I wasn't able to. That's what the low elixir cards you want to do. You want to stop them from doing that. So they got a couple hits of damage, but now we can really just set up here and go to town on their towers. So it looks like we looks like Mike has some goblin hut out there, and looks like our Inferno Tower is going to take care of that giant. So I'm just going to put out my Ice Wizard to take care of, the Royal Ghost to take care of that. So now we can drop that, bam. So yeah, now we're all about, we're in countering mode, because we're kind of just wanting to see what they have. So looks like I'm going to have to ready up my Inferno Tower again. Not a big deal. So far so good. No one's really got anywhere on either side. And yep, there's that hog again. He's not even gonna get. Why did that hog not get pulled? I guess he was already too far south when I tried to pull him. So good luck. They think they got us beat, but if I still have the replay, I want to show you guys a battle right after this that happened. It was a really interesting battle, so we'll show you that next as we try to roll on this 2v2 practice challenge here. Let that Ice Wizard or Electro Wizard do its thing. And there's going to be a hog coming, and I'm going to have a skeleton army waiting on that hog, and they're probably going to poison it, but no one's going to hit that tower this time, so bam, only the poison will probably hit it. Or that might have been our poison. I can't remember if Mike had that poison or not. But anywho, there goes the Royal Ghost. Executioner did not even know he was there. So that's why people are saying it's overpowered, because he can get in there pretty far. Now we're going to pull the giant all the way to the right tower, but he's going to die by 2 Infernos before that can even happen. So yeah, it is their poison. And they wanted to clear that lane so they can throw another hog out, but I ain't gonna let that happen. Hog's gonna get pulled by the furnace. And yeah. And then we'll just reinforce with minions. And now we're going back to our low elixir troops to just keep things rolling. And let's see if we can pull that bowler over here. But I got another Inferno, so Hog's not gonna get anywhere again. So the problem with using a hog like they are is it's getting way too repetitive. So that's where my instinct kicks in. I know that hog's, I know just about every time when that hog is going to be coming down, and that's why since that first or second push he's not been able to get in there. Same thing with the giant. These guys are pretty predictable right now, and you know, they're not going to get too far on us. So now we're just trying to advance on their tower. So we're getting them preoccupied on the left, and I'm about to rush on that right tower to snipe them. So here we go. Let's try it now. See if we can't get down that right tower. They're gonna have something prepared for us, so it probably won't even get there. Oh, it did. Oh, it almost got there. So all right. So let's put that in here. Got it down, not quite a few bit, but just not far enough. Now they got a double hog. So they're trying to get more unpredictable, but just not going to make it anywhere because we can situate our hut so the hog never gets there. So now it looks like we opened up our lane on the left side, and that should do it for this match here. Let's see, get him. Yep, there it is. We do a log. Didn't need to do the log, so there it was. So that's how you guys... The instinct finally kicked in on there with those hogs to see, okay, I know these hogs are coming. And instinct kind of plays hand in hand with the cycling system. If you know what cards they have, it's not really instinct. You just know, hey, they're cycling this set of cards here. So let's go back to that battle that I wanted to show you guys. So this happened, I think, either earlier today or last night. Let me see if I can't find it. It was one of the battles I did in 1v1 land. I think it was that one. Was it this one? It was the haha guy, so should be, I might even have it up in the chat. Yeah, another ha kid. So watch this battle unfold right here. This is pretty interesting what happened. So so my strategy didn't really play out the way I wanted to in this battle, and you're about to see why. So I start off with my usual low elixir cards, doing my fire spirits and my furnace and my ice wizard. Things are going pretty good right now. So nothing crazy is happening. The Valk, okay, I wasn't expecting that Valk because I haven't figured out what cards they're playing. So I'm like, no problem, I'll throw out an Inferno Tower, take care of the Valk and everything. And the witch will get eaten up by it too, so fire spirits helped, and yeah, we're still in good. But there's my problem with this deck. The elixir pump is my enemy, so every time my strategy is when I see an elixir pump, I'm just gonna go hardcore on offensive because I know I have nothing to destroy that. And now here's where problems occur because I got a golem coming down, they got an elixir pump, and those elite barbarians gonna get a few ticks on that tower, and but generally the golem is going to be trouble because they still got it going. So yeah, I got a tower down, big whoop. The problem is now I can't stop this push because you can see at the bottom I don't have my Inferno Tower ready. So the golems just keep pushing, and now the minion horde is really what took me by surprise, and the rage. So I'm like, I'm toast at this point. He's going to free crown me. So here he goes. He's still got his rage going as he goes into my tower. There's just nothing I can do. I don't have anything that will just defeat them all. So I just throw out that furnace just to distract the witch. But look at my tower's going down so fast. And at this point, most people rage quit. But you know, I'm like, alright, I never give up. So I'm thinking, even with 378, I'm like, okay, I haven't seen a fireball. So chances are I can hold on and at least draw with this guy. So I'm like, okay, let me distract him and throw my elite barbarians up there. And now he's seen all my cards. All my cards are on the table. And now he's going to throw a golem out. And I was expecting that one, so I had an Inferno Tower ready to pull him over to that right tower. But the rage and the skeleton on me was just still too much. But so all I can do now is distract the furnace and use my army, our skeleton army, and there. I was able to finally stop that minion horde that time, so he didn't get any damage. But so now the problem he's having is he's going all in on this crown tower, and that's where I take use of it. I'm like, I know he's going for that crown tower, so I'm just going to keep pushing, and I'm going to keep defending. And you're going to see here, I don't know if you guys have heard it, but this entire match he's pretty much been laughing at me. And now, with the final seconds remaining, he's got my tower down to 58, and I went and took on the advantage and took his second tower down, and leaving him crying, because that's one thing you guys cannot do in this game, is you cannot underestimate your opponent, and you can never give up. I've had people rage quit on me as soon as one tower goes down, and that, I feel, you know, so bad for those people, because they just don't know how to play. If you're going to rage quit after losing one tower, then don't even play this game, because it's, you know, there's going to be matches like that one where it's just not going to go your way. But the strategy and the experience is where that's going to come forward, and, you know, you still have a 50% chance of winning that match in those cases. But don't give up, guys. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you kind of have to change your strategy on the fly when something like that happens, but it can be done, as you saw right there. So keep your heads up and keep practicing. Practice is really what it's all about. That's how you'll get the experience. So there we go. So alright. So Mike goes, play me and explain what I do. What are you talking about? You want me to talk about the strategy that you do and the strategy that I do when we play each other? Let's see. I think we had a couple others that want to play me. Someone way up here said, let's see. Dory Prescott, congrats. You just got the 4800. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier. And a gang used log bait to get the 3500. So good job there, guys. I wish I could get the 4800, but 4200 is my max right now, so I don't know if I'm at a plateau or if I just need to start getting level 13 troops, or if I just really suck. I don't know, but 4200 is about my max right now. So yeah, Kai, I thought Kai wanted to play. So oh, Anthony, I kind of forgot about your wish. What did you decide? And Godfreak Panda, welcome to the channel. Good to have you here. Good to know you're alive, actually. So there we go. So Anthony just let me know that wish. Oh, the wish was elder or moderator for a day. His wish was to be mod. All right. Here you go, buddy. Let me see here. Where's he at? Right there. And just don't abuse the powers, Anthony. Please be respectful, and because I can take it away just as fast as I give it to you, but I want you to have fun with it. But don't have, you know, just be fair to everybody that's here. So here you go, my friend. Enjoy your honorary mod for the day. Thank you for being first on our show tonight. If you want to have a wish granted, that's what you guys got to do on our show, is be the very first person in our live chat, and we'll do our best to accommodate all our your wishes. So there we have it. So alright, so Kai was first in line. So Kai, what are we doing? And then Mike, I'll get you next. Let me request some troops. So give me some spirit goblins, guys, while you're out there doing it, and I'll donate real quick. Alright, want to save my elite barbs. 2v2, got it. Alright, Kai, here we go. Let me open this one up real quick. Still looking for that royal ghost to pop in one of these chests, but he hasn't just yet. So my 2v2 deck, I kind of like to use this all legendary deck, so we're gonna see how this turns out. The one reason I like it more is because it's a lot more potent, but it's only 0.5 elixir more than my #1 deck. So we'll see how this goes. It's a very heavy hitting deck. And let's see how it goes in 2v2. And we'll do play with friend. And Kai, be ready, okay? You ready, Kai? Boom, boom. Alright, here we go. Alright, so hopefully Kai got in on that one. Nobody sniped him. Let's see what we got here. So, yep, there's Panda Man Kai. So he's going to go with more of an air deck. So that kind of is good for my deck. So like I said, let's just start off with some low elixir troops. Get just a feel for what they're going to be doing. And, yep, they're going to do that Raging Vat. Oop, wasn't expecting that. I already burned my log, so we just use that. And so far, so good on this one. We got a bandit and an electro wizard coming down. And now we got minions. So, alright. We got that pesky princess out there. Just gonna kind of wait and see what they do with her before I decide to throw anything out. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Boom, let's get my executioner out. Yeah, that's a big problem. There goes that tower, bam, gone. But can they counter the right side? We have the executioner coming up that right side. And even then, guys, I've even played opponents that would have rage quitted already at this point. But look, now we're getting a decent push in. And we have a good shot of taking that tower down and more. So that's what you guys got to do. Now we might even just 3-crown it right off the bat. Keep going. We're going to keep pushing. We get an Inferno Dragon in there. We're going to go all in ourselves on this tower. And I think we're going to get stopped. Yeah, just a little short of pushing that forward there. So yeah, I'm not too worried about those spear goblins. Let me get a Night Witch out for good luck against that Electro Wizard. And yeah, now we got lots of bats coming out. I love to see the bats when you can get them out, but I got this log for this guy over here. And yep, let me get the bandit out on that hog while he's still frozen. And he's got a couple hits on it, but so yeah, not too bad there. Now it looks like we're going to have to defend the left because they're going to try and even it or take the lead here. So we'll just use Electro Wizard there. Oh, that's crap. And now we're in trouble again. They got our second tower. Oh, this is going to be a good match coming down to the wire. Ooh, we saved it. Excellent. And let me just get a Lumberjack, see if he can get in there. With the bandit, let's just take. Oh, they're gonna try it. Too little, too late, my friends. 3-crown. Good job, Kai. Very nice battle. Could have been worse, but we did decide to go on the offensive and take that out, so we ended up being the winner there. So let me see what my reward is here. Nope, just a silly night. Alright, so welcome Debbie Alexander Cruz Herrera to the channel. Good to have you here. So let's see, Mike, did you ever tell me what you meant by that? Let me go back and see. So Kai wants, okay, did that one. Yes, Anthony, you can be next after Mike. Thanks for asking. So Mike, what did you mean, man? You just want me to explain our strategies on our #1 decks? Is that what you meant? Where'd Mike go? Did he leave me? Stinkpot, did you figure out a deck that can beat my deck? No, I haven't even tried, man. I've been so involved in getting to know Lineage too. I haven't really played much Royale since the tournament. So yeah. So okay, so Mike, this 1v1, use your #1 deck. I'll use a different deck just for fun, but I know it's not going to beat you. So let me just go with this deck, I guess. Let's see where's my guys. Let me try these guys. I haven't used them in a while, so we'll try these guys out. Let's see what we got here. So go ahead and request Mike, and then Anthony, you got the next battle right after this one. Oh, he wants me to use my #1. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our spice strategy, guys, as we do this next 1v1. We're talking about strategy, preparation, instinct, counterattacks, and experience. So wow, I didn't even notice that. Awesome. So in my chest or quest, I have to unlock this legendary chest, but when I completed that 2v2, I also got a legendary chest right there, guys. You guys just saw that. Wow. So yeah, so Kai, I hope it's Royal Ghost. Kai, if that ends up being the Royal Ghost, I'll have a special present for you for helping me get that. So if that's Royal Ghost, I'll help you out there as well. So let's go ahead and start unlocking that bad boy. Yeah, because I'm kind of stingy on my gems. Like, it would be fun to unlock it on the show, but that's like half of my gems and I don't want to do it. So alright, we'll do that next time. So alright. Yeah, we can do ramp up, Mike. That's fine. Whatever you want, man. I'll probably go ahead and unlock that legendary tomorrow, but I'll take a video of it and show you guys the video next week. So, alright, so here we go. Friendly battle with Mike. Ramp up challenge. So we're going to talk through his strategy. I'll mainly talk through his strategy because I've already talked through my strategy. So you guys know my strategy is to use my low-end cards first, just debating, just to see what he has. But in this particular case, I already know what he has. So what he does with that Goblin Hut is that's his distraction card. So he's just using that to annoy the heck out of me right now because he's going to throw in this Royal Ghost, and that's his main offensive troop, kind of like his sniper card. The difference between his sniper card and my sniper card is I try to save my sniper cards, and he uses his right in your mouth. So his big trio is going to be that Skeleton Balloon, that Miner, and the Royal Ghost. So he's just setting me up right now, and he took a good chunk of that left tower. So that Royal Ghost set me up on the right as he came in on the left there. So, and like I said, the whole point of those Spirit Goblins is just to annoy the crap out of me, just to distract me while he goes after a different strategy on another tower. So now that I remembered what he's going to do, let's see if I can't stop it a little better this second time around. So I'm not going to prioritize too much with that Royal Ghost, let him do his thing, and now we're just going to stop the next push he's about to do. There's the Miner, there's the minion, so yeah, pretty good on defense that time. And there's the huts in the right again, and here comes another Royal Ghost. So you guys can see what he's trying to do. He's just trying to keep, and I'm letting my elixir build up way too much. So I'm just gonna go in. I'm just purely in defense mode right now, and let's see if I can stop him from getting. He's building up a lot of troops now, so he's gonna cycle right back around to that Royal Ghost, and he's gonna push him against all these troops that are coming down this lane. But he just uses that, so I know it's safe to use Skeleton Army unless he's got the mirror. So there's that. Let's throw some Elite Barbarians. Let's just go crazy because we're in the final minute here. And I want to push against all those skeletons. So I try to save my log as long as I can to squash all those troops. And now I'm just, you know, going crazy. And now we're going to go a little bit on the offensive here with that Skeleton Army. See if we can do it. He made him burn his zap again. So yeah, we're just going to keep lining up these defensive cards, and there's a log to take out all of them troops there. So we're just going to keep dialing up here. We'll just make him burn that zap again, and otherwise, yep, there's that zap burn again. So you guys can see this is what we're talking about on anticipating, being instinctive. This is how you do it, because I started off taking my stuff down, and now I've pretty much gotten to a cycle of it. I'm pretty much expecting everything that he's going to do, but he doesn't really expect everything I'm going to do. So that's why I threw those Elite Barbarians out there and see if they can't get in on that tower. And now we're pretty even. Actually, he's got about 500 health on me, so let's keep going with those Elite Barbs, see if they can't get there. And the Royal Ghost is there, and there goes that. Now we're, like I said, we're in a pretty good cycle here. That I'm not too worried at this point, but still a long way to go, guys. So now he's starting to build up on the right, so let me squash all them troops over there. Now we'll just keep building up again. So here we go. Inferno Tower for defense. And just keep the defense. The problem is with this deck on his side is he really needs a good fireball or something to kill my defenses, because he really doesn't have anything that can just obliterate my defenses in one swift stroke. So I'm just keep queuing up all these defenses here And now he said good game, so there his big sniper card that we haven't seen yet. But I was able to squash that. And let's just keep lining everything up. Hopefully we'll do good here. And we'll squash out the remaining of his armies. There's Royal Ghost again. So yeah, just keep the defense alive. Keep doing what I do. And things should be okay. We've got 2 Royal Ghosts, and now I'm in big trouble. I didn't see that on the right building up. So I don't know if he... Yep. It looks like it's going to be a loss for me, because now he's just a zap away. So good game, Mike. You almost had you. Was able to last. If we wouldn't have been on the stream and I was able to fully concentrate, I'm pretty sure I could have held you off. But just wasn't able to do it, because now you can easily win with the zap. So there is that. Good battle, my friend. And we'll just wait for our demise. I know he's waiting for the final seconds now to do that final zap, so don't let Inferno Dragon just take me out. So there it was. Good game. So looks like Eder is Nickwan. Welcome to the channel I Am the Man. So lots of good people in here tonight. We've got a good community, good crowd. So Anthony, it's up to you. If you want to do a battle, what are we doing? 1v1, 2v2, name your poison out there. Alright, you want to do a 1v1? What do you want to do, Anthony? So like I said, if you're just joining us tonight, we're talking about spice. Tips on how you guys can be better. This is my acronym I came up with on how you guys can get better. Strategy, preparation, instinct, counterattacks, and experience is what you need to get good at. And we've been using some tactics tonight and help you in each of those categories. So, oh, did you go ahead and request me? I'll go ahead and check it real quick. Let me turn this off and go check and see if see if your friend requested me over there in line land. Let's see. I don't think you have. Nope. It's a Stinkpot, one word. Let me type it in here so you can just add friends, Stinkpot, just like it's spelled right there. That's how you can find me in line if anyone's interested. Or are you talking about my Royale ID? We'll get this figured out in just a second, guys. Stinkpot, look at your line. Quit being a dummy. Alright, he's... Oh, okay. Thanks, Mike. Yes, I do. Yes, yes, yes. There, we got Anthony rolling. Alright, so now we can get back to our battle here. Anthony and I are friends now. So, Anthony, tell me what... Do you care which deck I use? Go ahead and name it. And I'll use whatever you want me to use. Three? You want me to use my number 3 deck? Okay, number 3. There it is. We'll see how it goes. So we'll do a friendly challenge. I guess just a regular one is what you want? Let's see, let me find you over here again. Friendly battle. I guess we'll do a ramp up. Oh, he wants a 2v2. Okay, we'll cancel that. And 2v2. See, I don't think we can do a 2v2 because you're not in the clan. I don't think it's possible. 2v2. Oh yeah, yes I can. Silly. There he is. I forgot the friend. There. Okay, so we're gonna use my number 3. And Let's see how we go. So Anthony, another strategy I used is I'm left-handed, so I can't say that now. I am left-handed, but I wanted to say I always start on the left, but I fat-fingered that spear goblin hut and it went right, so I'll correct that in just a minute. So now I'm just going to distract this Pika on the right to make up for my mistake, and the spear goblins and the tower and the skeleton should take him out all by himself. Once he's down, we'll just use a dark goblin, use more distractions here, and the golem, we'll rage him up on the left side, get him some good damage on that tower. Boom, boom. Blew everything up. So we got some good damage on that left tower going up there. So good job. And now we got the dark goblin in that action on the right. And let's throw our barbarians out for fun. And now there goes the barbarian push on the right because they're hutting us up on the left. So we'll just go back. Dang, those barbarians are doing some more work than I expected. Will they even take? Oh, they almost took out that tower. So just 5 barbarians and spirit goblins. But we'll put a dark goblin in to help that right tower out. It'll be almost as good as gone once it starts hitting it. Boom, and then it's gone. So let me say, try and cycle around to my minion horde for that Pika, and it should take him out. Not worried about the log. Yep, there we go. So good little counter push on the left there. So there we have that. So now what I tend to do generally when I get one tower down is I just lock down and go into defense mode and make sure they can't get one of our towers. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm just going to go in defense mode with my huts, put them on the left, put them on the right, so we don't have any special surprises come down the way. And now I'll help reinforce our golem coming up. So and I'll reinforce it with a rage and elite barbarians. Oh, gonna have to use. Okay, we can still rage it. Here we go, rage and fun, and get that in there. And they're gonna. I didn't protect that right tower at all. So they're gonna get. They got it, but not a big deal because we're gonna get that left tower. It's only a matter of time now. So now they're thinking we're going crown tower, but I'm actually going to go barbarians on the left there and get them in there. And now we'll just make things interesting. Silly bats. Silly bats. My fire balls are getting out, or sorry, the fire spirits are getting out on the left at some point. So the Pika is coming down. Yep. So once that Pika clears, I can just do a raged elite barbarian in the corner, and that should be all we have to do. So let's see if we just got to squash that. And now we can prepare for our final push of the match. And here we go. We're gonna push hard and take. Let's see if rage can take them all out. I think we're looking good as long as the bats don't kill us off. Zap finishes off, and the Pika goes in for the win! Just about. Not a big deal. I wish I had a log at this point, but I don't. And now, that's game. Slow death, but we got the job done. Good game, Anthony. Good partner on that one. We're undefeated on our 2v2, so that's good. And let me go ahead and accept Kai in line as well. Let me get over there. Friend request from Kai Brown. Where are you at? There it is. Okay. Open. And accept. So now Kai, you're my friend in Royale as well. Alright. So, we're going to do one thing I wanted to get to tonight was more of this challenge that's going on, the 2v2 practice challenge. So what's the 2 requests, Mike? Can you show everyone the Art of Conquest video at the end of the Royale stream? Art of Conquest video at the end of the Royale stream. I don't know which one you're talking about. Last week's? Oh, I'm not ready for that one yet, Mike. We'll show that soon, but we're not ready for that. I gotta review it some more. So, yeah. So it looks like we have Kai again. So we'll do a battle with him, 2v2 practice challenge. I'll keep it the same deck. And now I'm really gonna go left this time. So if you know me and my strategy, when you come up against me in the tournament, know that I'm gonna go left. Until I know, you know I'm going left, I'm gonna go left. Once I figure out, hey, this guy knows my strategy, he's been watching my show too long, then I'm gonna start throwing monkey wrenches in there to get the advantage back. So for now, that'll be my strategy. And now the Royal Ghost can't stop by double minion squad. The zap took them all out. Oh lord. There goes our right tower. Alright, so we've seen him, and now we just have to start our counterattack. I'm just going to save up my elixir to get ready for it, not worried about those two. And let's see if those elite barbs can get in there. Ooh, double rage even. And yep, that balloon might get one hit. Boom, that's a good hit. That's a good hit. Just distract them with this tombstone so our towers can take out that prickliness. Now we got a rage, and I wish I had an inferno tower, but I don't. All I got is a minion horde, and it's not ready. So here we go. This is going to be a tough match to overcome here. Let's see if we can do it. Let me get a Dark Goblin on that right tower. Get some chippy damage done to it, and it just took out the furnace. Didn't do much anyway. So now I'm going to save up for my elite barbarians again. Let's see if we can't push that tower down. Oh, they got a balloon of their own. And here we go. I'll drop the rage and see what we can get. Get in on it. Yep, so far so good. Just tied it up. Now we just have to protect that crown tower, which we're gonna have to move fast because they got fireballs. So 2 fireballs and we're done. So we're just gonna have to move as fast as we can and hopefully get that left tower down before they can fireball our tower to death. So let's see what happens here. And not did a good enough job there. And let's go for the new part. Oh, that's game. Oh, we lost our first 2v2. I spoke too soon, I bragged too much, and there we did it, so. Alright, so. Wow. No worries, Kai. It was inevitable. So I hope you guys learned something tonight as we talked about our spice strategy. The strategy that we went over for my preparation was we want to use a deck like this one here, where you have a lot of defensive and offensive capabilities and sniping cards. So my strategy is, you can see I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5 cards in this deck that are 2 or 3 elixirs. So you want to start off with those in your battle if you're rolling a deck similar to this. And as far as preparation goes, we didn't really talk about that a whole lot. So preparation is all about deck building. So you can see my number 1 deck is what I generally go to. This deck here, I use, my number 5 slot is always my experimental deck. So I had a, I did have a mortar up here, and so I try to do a lot of distraction with the crossbow and the mortar, and that generally can get a troop down. So I use the princess to stay real far behind, so whatever gets on the crossbow or the mortar, I try to take that out with my princess. And if things get real feisty, I throw in my Inferno Tower. But you can see this deck is 3.9, but you guys need to pay attention to your elixir cost. There's really no set number you should stay under, because if you ever go, let me see, do I have a really heavy deck in here? I don't, but there it is, 4.6. So people might say, look at this deck and go, Stinkpot, that's a really expensive deck. You know, you're going to get rolled all day long on that. But the key you got to remember is you can go through a battle and not use every card in this deck. So if I don't use Mega Knight, then my elixir cost goes down to 3.9. If I don't use Golem, it goes down to 3.8. If I don't use Inferno Tower, it goes down to 4.1. So there's things you can do to make your deck seem cheaper than what it actually is. So that all goes into preparation. This is a tank heavy deck. I try to throw out my Golem first and throw everything in behind it. But Golem can be easily countered with a Skeleton Army, with an Inferno Tower, with Inferno Dragon. Lots of things can counter the Golem, but he can be pesky if you don't have anything to counter him with. So when you guys build your decks, just what I suggest is use your number 5 slot for your experimental deck. Try it out. Try it at least 5 battles. If you don't have at least 2 wins out of 5 battles, I would try, you know, keep switching it up until you win 3 or 4 out of those 5. When you can win 3 or 4 out of 5 matches with a particular deck, stick with it a little longer and just try it out. And once you decide, hey, this is a pretty good deck, then focus exclusively on that. If you're just wanting to do tournaments and stuff, it's not so much of a big deal. But if you're wanting to climb in the ladder system, then put all your upgrade cards into that number 1 deck, because you can see this deck here, level 4, level 3s, level 10s. I mean, my commons are like level 9, level 11, level 10. So my common cards are generally low levels. But if you look at my number 1 deck, level 12, level 12, level 12, legendary level 3, legendary level 3. So rares are level 9 and 10. So I've put all my upgrades into this number 1 deck, and I think that's why it's remained my number 1 deck, because it's my highest leveled deck that I have. So what I'm currently working on is getting my Spear Goblins to level 13, and then I'll do Elite Bart. So now I'm just trying to get everything to level 13. But at this point, I'm really gotta save my gold, because all my upgrades are 100,000 gold at this level. So 100,000 there, 100,000 there. So yeah, everything's 100,000. What is my Skeleton Army at? Yeah, even my epics are at 100,000. I think the legendaries are the only things that aren't 50,000. Yeah, so 50,000 to go to level 4 legendary. So hope you guys learned something now. Just one more thing. This is our double threat night, so we're going to take a 15-minute break now, and we're going to come back with Clash of Clans. So this is Clash night. This is the Stinkpot Shack Show, and also Thursday is Art of Conquest if you're not interested in Clash of Clans. So we got a lot of things coming up for you in this week on our show. So thanks for all the community support tonight. We had a lot of people in here, so very good active community. Keep that rolling, and we'll see you in 15 minutes for Clash of Clans. Stinkpot out.